Hello everyone, good morning. Today we're doing Social Studies, Unit 5, Lesson 3, Speaking to People, and Lesson 4, The Magic Words, from pages 132 to 142. Now let's start with Lesson 3, Speaking to People. The objectives of this lesson are to instill proper spoken manners, to teach you kids how to respect people during conversation. So, when you're in class and everyone's talking, everyone's discussing, giving answers, and having conversations, can you understand what the teacher says? No, I don't think you can. So, what you have to do is wait for people to speak, wait for people to complete, and then after that you can talk. What do we do when we have to say something in class? Yes, we say, "Excuse me," or we raise our hand and wait for the teacher to ask you. Isn't that correct? Very well. That is what we're doing in this lesson, speaking to people. The keywords that we're studying in this lesson are speaking, listening, respect, and elders. Now, we should listen when someone is speaking so that we can understand what he or she is saying. Speaking is when someone uses words to say something to others. It means when you talk to a friend, you're using your words, you're trying to express, you're trying to make them understand what you want to convey to them. Listening happens when you hear and also understand what someone is saying. If someone talks to you in Spanish, will you understand that? No, you won't, because you don't know Spanish. That way, you need to be clear and use simple words to make sure someone else understands what you're saying. Let's head to page 136. Think and remember. In exercise 1, you have to circle the best choice. Question 1. When you hear and understand what someone is saying, you are speaking, listening, or shouting. Which one do you think is the correct answer? You have to circle it and write it down here in the blank. I'll wait for you. Now, exercise 2. You have to write true or false next to all of these questions. Number 1. We cannot hear others if they do not scream. If your friends don't shout, you can't hear them. Is that right? Is that true? Or is it false? You can write down the answer. Next, number 2. Listening carefully helps you learn faster. Is that true or false? What do you think? You can write down. Number 3. I should not stop my parents when they're talking together, or when your elders, someone elder to you, is talking. Should you wait for them to complete, or should you talk in between? True or false? Write down your answer. Here's the answer key for page 136. You can check your answers, and I hope that they were all right. Next, we're going to turn to lesson 4 now, the magic words. The objectives of this lesson are to introduce the magic words that I think you know, and to encourage consistent use of those words. Let's see. The keywords in this lesson are please, thank you, excuse me, and I'm sorry. You see what I just did there? When I made a mistake, what word did I use? Yeah, I used sorry. So let's see where we can use these words in daily life. And mind you, they are really important. And I'm sure you all know all of these words. We use them almost every day in class, don't we? The 4 magic words are sorry, thank you, excuse me, and please. Again, sorry, thank you, excuse me, and please. If you want permission to talk, you should use excuse me. Very good. You remember in class when you want to maybe answer or maybe ask to go to the bathroom or drink water. What do you use? Yeah, you say excuse me. Very good. Now, if you want someone to do something for you, if you want someone to help you, you should say Please. Very good. You should say please. If you want to thank someone when they've helped you, when they've done something for you, what do you say? That's right. You say thank you. And you should use I'm sorry when you've made a mistake or done something wrong. Let's head to a picture. What's happening here? Can you see the panda is crying? And what is the squirrel saying? What's the magic word? Yeah, I'm sorry. Then there's a boy. What is he saying? Good, excuse me. And all these friends are asking the bird for something, so they're saying, please, good job. And then the panda is sharing his toys with the squirrel. So what do you do when someone's sharing something with you? Yeah, you say thank you. Excellent work. Page 142. Let's do the exercise. Exercise 1. Put an X by the behaviors which are impolite. Impolite means behaviors that are not nice, behaviors that are bad, that should not be done by good kids. Number 1. Is pushing others a good behavior or a bad behavior? If it's bad, put an X. Number 2. Saying please whenever I want something. Is that a good behavior or a bad behavior? Number 3. Burping loudly in public. Yucky! Is that good? Do you think so? Number 4. Chewing gum while talking to others. Chewing gum in class or chewing gum when your friends are talking to you or you're talking to them and making that sound. Is that nice? Okay. Exercise 2. What magic word will you use when 1. You want to borrow a pencil? What word will you use? Please, excuse me, thank you, or I'm sorry? The number 2. When someone helps you find your lost toy, would you use please, excuse me, I'm sorry, or thank you? You can write down your answers. And here is the answer key. I hope your answers are correct again. That's it. We're done for this week. Excellent work. Good job. Have a good day.